Welcome to the Make and Design Podcast. I'm your host, Carina Gardner. On this podcast, we're unraveling the everyday joys and dilemmas of design, making, and business. For makers who want to be designers and for designers who are makers, this is your inside scoop to help you grow your business and bring more creativity to your life.
It's a couple of days before Christmas, but we are going to get tactical today, and we are going to talk about how you can cut down your design time. And so these are three techniques or three things I know that you could do to make it so that you are designing faster. Now, here's the deal about designing faster. When I say cut down design time, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes people are like, well, that means designing less. Well, no, it's designing faster so you produce the same results in the same in a different time frame. So for example, if you're supposed to design a card, right, and it normally takes you 2 hours to design a card, these are the things I would recommend you learn how to do so that you can design that card in 30 minutes or 45 minutes, okay? Sometimes even 15 minutes if you can get really fast. And I will tell you, one of the keys to my success as a designer has been becoming extremely fast. Okay, so here are some things I'm going to tell you that you can do. The first thing is templates. Templates. These take a little time to build at first, okay? So depending on what you're doing, say it's a printable, you can build yourself a template for that printable with all the tags, all the things in it, okay, ready to go. We did this at Cartabella all the time. In fact, we had to because we liked our die lines. We didn't want to buy more die lines, so we'd buy the same die lines, but that meant we had to get really creative designing within those same die lines, right? So templates. If you could have 5 to 10 templates of whatever you love designing, and all you had to do was clip in everything that you wanted and totally change it based on color, clip art, illustrations that you're doing, then think how fast you would go. And here's the crazy thing, you just get faster and faster with those templates because you get to know them so well. They become your babies, you've seen them every day, you just know where things will go and how to make them look different, okay? Templates, little time at the front end, but amazing for the long run, okay? I have several templates that I use myself and I'll come back to, and it just works out amazing, okay? Number 2 is you need to become a master of the software, okay? This takes time, right? But the longer that you play in software, the more often you play in the software, the faster you will become. For designers, it's Illustrator. You should know Illustrator like the back of your hand, okay? And some of you are starters, you're brand new, and it's scary to get started like that, okay? It's really scary. But I'm going to tell you, everyone started somewhere, including myself. And every time I open up a new software, oh man, it is painful, okay? So I know where you are. But the more you are in it, so if you're in it a little bit every single day, the more comfortable you will get at it and the faster you will get at it. Sometimes when I'm teaching my coursework or I'm teaching a new class, I have to stop myself to remember to say the thing that I am doing. Why? Because I know it like the back of my hand. Because I've been doing it so quickly and so fast that I forget why I'm doing it just because it's so quick, right? It's become a habit for me. I need you, if you're going to become a successful designer and you want to cut down that time so you can produce more products, which if you're in a boot camp, you know we talk about more products. If you're in a design suite program, we talk about more products, okay? The more products you have, the easier it is to pull a bigger paycheck, right? Because you have more stuff to work with, okay? So I want you to become a master of the software you're using. And if you're a designer, I'd love for you to learn Illustrator. I know lots of people who say, well, what if I use this? Or what if I use this? And I'm like, nope. You have to know Illustrator. You really do. Okay. It's the professional program all designers are using. You have to know the program. Okay. The third thing is to join an accountability group of some kind. So this is a little bit different in that, it's not a template, it's not becoming master of the program, but what I find accountability groups do is they motivate you, okay? And it's been so interesting because Design Suite, which is my main program, lots of you are in, we made some changes for this next year, and it was because there was a need, and the membership told me there was a need for accountability groups. They wanted networking groups, they wanted to talk to each other, and they really needed to chat with each other to keep themselves motivated to share their work and their portfolios. So actually in the two highest levels of the program, Design Suite Elite and Design Suite Mastermind, we've created these amazing squads, which I let the members choose the name as well. So that's been kind of fun. So everybody's got a flower group that they're in. And these groups meet, and we're starting this January 1st. We decided to push this off because I believe accountability groups make us move faster. They push us forward. We get excited. We get motivated. And the truth is, I used to think we didn't necessarily need these things. But as I have gotten further into my design career and I've kind of had my own groups that I've been a part of, I've really recognized that accountability groups make everything just a lot more fun. And they keep me going. So sometimes I'll get a little bit low energy and be like, oh, I just don't want to do this. And then I'll go into a meeting and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I am on fire. I am ready to get to the next step. And I just push forward like a crazy person. And that's what many of us need. So accountability groups is my third idea for you. If you are trying to cut out design time, try to get your design time to a reasonable place so that you're producing quickly. Hopefully this helped. I hope that you are getting ready for the holidays, having a good time with loved ones. For those of you who maybe have struggles this year, and guess what? You know what? There are plenty of us that do. There are things that aren't so pleasant about the holidays. I want to tell you, I'm thinking about you. I love you. And those of you who are having a great time and seeing all your loved ones, just revel in it and enjoy it. I know I'm going to. I love you guys so much. I really do. I hope to see you in a design boot camp so that we can connect. I think it's an amazing way to connect. Of course, my Design Suite members, I just have all the love for you guys. You guys know that I just love being with you. And I want you to cut out some of that design time and get faster so you can be the best designers out there. All right, you guys, have a wonderful week and I will talk to you soon. Hey, did you know that you can visit me at makeanddesign.com to learn more about this podcast and join my VIP group for weekly freebies? I can't wait to see you there.